Hello everybody, it's me, Sports Talk Guy. And in this episode we'll be talking about the free agency arms race between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. So, if you haven't seen, both these teams have been signing top players, mostly on defense, left and right. I don't know where the freaking Broncos got their cap space from, but alright. So, the Broncos' major signings of this offseason, they've signed T.J. Ward, former Browns safety, Aqib Talib, former Patriots corner, and DeMarcus Ware, former Cowboys outside linebacker and right end. Those are three major players on defense. Three of the best defensive players in the National Football League, especially at their positions. T.J. Ward is a top 5 safety, Aqib Talib is a top 5 corner, and DeMarcus Ware is a top 5 rushing lineman. Wow. I don't know where they got that space from with Peyton Manning's contract, Wes Welker's contract, Demaryius Thomas's contract. I'm pretty sure they probably won't be able to sign Von Miller when his rookie contract's up. But hey, I'd take those three guys over just Von Miller any day of the week, even though Von Miller is probably one of the best linebackers in the league right now. But still. And now on the Patriots signed former Seahawks corner Brandon Browner and former Buccaneers and Jets corner Darrelle Revis. Two top 5 corners. Or well, Brandon Browner may just be outside the top 5. Darrelle Revis is a top 5 corner. Wow, what those two teams have been doing. And on offense, they've made a few signings. The Patriots got what's his name, Ted Ginn, and the Broncos got Emmanuel Sanders, 2 minor receivers, but that could certainly help both those teams in some aspects, considering the Patriots. Oh, and the Patriots also re-signed Julian Edelman, but considering the Patriots have lost some defense with guys like Brandon Spikes and Vince Wilfork has asked for his release. But I don't know what happens if a player asks for his release. Do you have to give it to him, or can they just say I quit? Anyways, in the Broncos with Emmanuel Sanders, they needed someone to replace Decker. Certainly, he's not near Decker caliber, but he could play a good slot and 2 receiver if they need him to. So that's pretty big. Both those teams are trying to make an arms race in the AFC, but the question is, which of these two teams will be better, and can both these teams compete with teams like the Seahawks and the 49ers, the two best teams, in my opinion, in the NFL? Their defenses are both outstanding. No defense can match those two defenses. Even though the Seahawks lost Brandon Browner, it doesn't matter. He wasn't even playing. He played the last four games of the regular season, and he didn't play at all in the playoffs because of his suspension. And he'll be suspended for the first 4 games of this season. But does that mean that didn't mean anything for the Seahawks? They still got the job done, and they just signed Jared Allen. The Seahawks got Jared Allen, but we're here to talk about the Patriots and the Broncos. On the AFC side, I'm pretty sure the Patriots and the Broncos will be the top 2 teams in the AFC. We're going to see if those moves play a factor, and the biggest things to watch out for is, can Aqib Talib for the Broncos stay healthy? Can DeMarcus Ware stay healthy, even though he really only last year was his only really real injury-prone year? And for the Patriots, can Darrelle Revis bounce back a little bit? I know he's a Pro Bowler this year. He's had a bit of a down year with the Bucs, but he's still a great corner, still top 5 in my opinion. And can they survive the first 4 games of the season without Brandon Browner? Now, they haven't released the schedules yet. They've released who the teams play so far, but the schedule still has to be made. So we'll see if those first 4 games for the Patriots might be brutal, and they might be facing offensively stronger teams, especially in the passing game. So we're going to see if that could play a factor. And those two teams have just been going back and forth. I mean, the AFC, I do like what the Browns are doing, though. The Browns are, again, I've said this before in previous videos, the Browns are a quarterback away from easily being the best team in their division and easily being a top 3 team in the AFC. But we'll wait and see on that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.